Aiden was different. He lived in a world of shimmering metal and pulsating light. His civilization resided within towering cities that kissed the clouds. But Aiden's heart belonged to the hum of circuits and the glow of holograms. He was a tech prodigy, a whisperer of algorithms, a boy who spoke the language of machines. From a young age, Aiden immersed himself in the intricate workings of technology. He built robots with nimble fingers. He wrote code that danced across screens. He dreamed in binary, his mind a kaleidoscope of innovation. Aiden's parents, renowned scientists themselves, recognized his extraordinary talent. They nurtured his curiosity, providing him with access to the most advanced laboratories and rarest knowledge. He thrived in this environment, a digital flower blooming in the heart of a technological marvel. But destiny, it seemed, had other plans for the young prodigy. A chance encounter, a whispered legend, and an ancient artifact would soon transport Aiden from the world he knew to a realm beyond his wildest imaginings. The Museum of History was Aiden's sanctuary, a place where the echoes of the past whispered secrets to the present. Amidst the relics, he found a weathered, ornately carved wooden chest, untouched by time. It pulsed with a faint, ethereal glow, beckoning him closer. Aiden, drawn to its enigmatic aura, reached out. A blinding flash of light enveloped him. He collapsed, gasping for breath, surrounded by alien sights and smells. In place of skyscrapers, a verdant expanse bathed in the setting sun. Aiden slowly sat up, his gaze sweeping over the unfamiliar landscape. Lush forests stretched towards the horizon, their edges kissed by the golden rays of the setting sun. The air was alive with the chirping of unseen insects and the fragrant perfume of wildflowers. It was a scene both beautiful and bewildering. He was a stranger in a strange land, a traveler from a future yet to be written onto the tapestry of this world. Fear, primal and instinctive, threatened to consume him. Yet beneath the fear, a spark of curiosity ignited within Aiden. He had always been a problem solver, a seeker of knowledge. This unfamiliar world, with its rustic charm and ancient rhythms, was simply another puzzle to unravel. He rose to his feet, his gaze drawn towards a cluster of lights twinkling in the distance. A village, he surmised, his analytical mind already piecing together clues from his surroundings. With cautious steps, he began walking toward the lights, a lone figure silhouetted against the dying embers of the setting sun. He knew with a certainty that defied logic that his journey had just begun. The village welcomed Aiden with cautious curiosity. They were simple folk, their lives governed by the cycles of nature. The villagers wore rough-spun clothes and spoke in a dialect that was strange to his ears. Yet in their eyes, Aiden saw a kindness that transcended language barriers. He spent days observing, listening, and learning. He quickly grasped the rhythm of their lives, their dependence on the land, and the traditions passed down through generations. It was during one such gathering that Aiden learned of the drought that had plagued the village for seasons. Their crops withered, their wells ran dry, and their faces were etched with worry. Aiden, witnessing their plight, felt a familiar pull, a deep-seated need to solve, to heal, to use his knowledge to make a difference. He knew he couldn't stand idly by while their hope dwindled with each passing day. He looked at the parched earth, the cloudless sky, and his mind raced, sifting through solutions from a time they could scarcely imagine. He would help them, not with magic, but with the power of knowledge, the very essence of his own time. Section 5. The Language of Innovation. Aiden, armed with his understanding of their world and the knowledge of his own, devised a plan. He knew he couldn't reveal the full extent of his origins. They wouldn't understand. Instead, he chose to speak their language. The language of innovation, of ingenuity, of harnessing the power of the world around them. He gathered the villagers, his initial awkward gestures slowly giving way to confident motions as he explained his solution, an irrigation system, a concept both foreign and familiar. He spoke of channeling water from the distant river, of using gravity and simple mechanics to their advantage. He drew diagrams in the dirt, using sticks and stones to illustrate his points. The villagers listened with a mixture of skepticism and hope. They had never encountered such ideas, such a radical departure from their traditional ways. Yet there was something in Aiden's eyes, a spark of confidence, a quiet assurance that ignited a flicker of belief within them. They decided to trust this strange boy, this unexpected gift from the universe who had stumbled into their lives. Section 6. Seeds of Knowledge, Fruits of Progress. And so began the construction of Aiden's irrigation system. The villagers, their initial hesitation replaced by a surge of collective will, worked tirelessly alongside him. They felled trees, chiseled stones, and dug channels under Aiden's guidance. He taught them basic physics, explaining the principles behind each element of the system. They, in turn, shared their knowledge of the land, the flow of water, the secrets whispered by the wind. It was a fusion of two worlds, a testament to the power of collaboration. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The irrigation system, a testament to their collective effort, began to take shape. Aiden, witnessing their dedication, their willingness to embrace the unknown, found his heart swelling with a profound sense of purpose. He wasn't just building an irrigation system. He was planting seeds of knowledge, nurturing the spirit of innovation that lay dormant within their hearts. He was showing them that the impossible was merely a challenge waiting to be overcome. Section 7. The Fusion of Two Worlds. The day the irrigation system was complete, a collective cheer erupted throughout the village. The once parched fields were now nourished by a steady flow of life-giving water. Crops sprouted, flowers bloomed, and the air vibrated with the sweet melody of birdsong. The village, once on the brink of despair, now thrummed with renewed vitality. Aiden, watching the transformation, felt a profound sense of accomplishment. He had bridged the chasm between two worlds, merging the ingenuity of his time with the spirit of this ancient land. He had proven that knowledge, like water, had the power to breathe life into even the most desolate of landscapes. Yet his journey was far from over. Aiden knew that his purpose extended beyond building machines or solving immediate crises. He was meant to be a teacher, a guide, a conduit for progress. Section 8. A tapestry woven in harmony. And so, Aiden stayed in the village, his initial curiosity blossoming into a deep affection for its people and their way of life. He established a school, a humble structure built with mud bricks and thatched roofs, where he shared his knowledge with the villagers. He taught them mathematics, engineering, astronomy, weaving the tapestry of his advanced civilization into the fabric of their ancient traditions. He spoke of distant stars and the laws that governed the universe, of the intricate dance of atoms and the power of harnessing nature's forces. He taught them to read, to write, to embrace the power of knowledge. The villagers, in turn, taught him the secrets of herbal remedies, the art of storytelling, the ancient wisdom passed down through generations. It was a symbiotic exchange, a harmonious fusion of two worlds. Section 9. Legacy of the Star Traveler. Years turned into decades, and under Aiden's guidance, the village flourished. It transformed from a humble settlement into a thriving hub of innovation and learning. The irrigation system, meticulously maintained and expanded, ensured bountiful harvests. The school, once a solitary beacon of knowledge, blossomed into a network of academies, their halls echoing with the murmur of eager minds. Aiden, his hair now streaked with silver, watched with quiet pride as the seeds he had planted bore fruit. He had not forced his knowledge upon them, but rather nurtured their innate curiosity, empowering them to chart their own course towards progress. He had become a legend, a tale whispered around flickering hearths, the story of the star traveler who had descended from the heavens to illuminate their world. Section 10. Beyond the horizon of time. Aiden knew, however, that his time in this world was finite. The pull of his own time, the unfinished symphony of his own destiny, beckoned him. He gathered the villagers one last time, his gaze sweeping over the faces etched with wisdom and gratitude. He saw his legacy reflected in their eyes, the spark of innovation, the thirst for knowledge, the unwavering belief in a brighter future. He spoke of his origins, of a world far beyond their comprehension, of a future where technology and nature danced in harmonious balance. He assured them that their paths, once separated by an immeasurable gulf of time, were now forever intertwined. He promised to carry their stories, their courage, their unwavering spirit within the tapestry of his own being. Section 11. An enduring symphony of progress. Aiden vanished as mysteriously as he had arrived. The swirling vortex whisked him away. Villagers stood in stunned silence. A collective gasp rippled through the crowd. Yet there were no tears. They had been touched by the extraordinary. They looked towards the horizon, now ablaze with a new dawn. Aiden's journey served as a beacon of inspiration. Progress was an intricate tapestry of innovation and collaboration. It was a symphony of progress echoing through time.